Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to Frontier Village Quests in Xenoblade Definitive Edition. This is continuing off from the first video, starting from quests available once reaching Alchemoth up to the end of the game. Like with the first video, I'll show the full list of quests as they appear in-game, and then chronological order. Alright, let's start. After reaching Alchemoth, Affinity at 2.5 stars, and the Master's successor cleared, talk to Cherry for a new quest. Ryan comments about this, but Cherry suspects that Gadada might be up to no good and wants you to find him in Makna. Talk to Bana first to get an idea of where he might be, then go to this spot in Makna and find him. Sounds like something big is afoot. Talk to Cherry to end the quest. This quest and all the following quests until the next story point expire after the Makana's core events. Clear the previous quest and Gadada will have a quest for you. He wants to help uncover the underworld dealings he got duped into, and says it was Bana who told him to get red pollen orbs on High Entia. So we'll have to talk to him. Ricky also has a comment for this. After speaking with him, he says that the order he got was from some Nopon merchants, so relay that information back to Gadada. He'll want proof that they were involved, so we need a certain key item. It's top secret data. This can be gotten from clearing the secret mission quest in Colony 6. Check the Colony 6 video for details, but once you have it, give it to Gadada to clear the quest. After clearing the last quest and the A-Gift quest from Satoral Marsh, talk to Gadada again, as he read the letter and has a new quest for you. Ricky comments on this. Turns out Dadeba's misusing red pollen orbs, so we have to pay him a visit. But it turns out Dadeba isn't around. Speak to Gadada and he'll say there's a mysterious Nopon in Satoral Marsh. That Nopon is Zazadan over at the Nopon Refuge. Talking to him will make the Gather Information quest appear. You'll see more information on it in the Satoral Marsh video, but after clearing that, return to Gadada to clear this quest. Once the previous quest is finished, Gadada has yet another one. He read Zazadan's memo and found out a trade will happen in Alchemoth soon. Melia has a comment for this. Essentially, we need Dadeba's evidence for this, but he went and scattered all the pieces of it around this village. I'll show the locations right here. Once all collected, speak with Gadada to clear this. One more step to unraveling this whole scheme. Once the previous quest is cleared, talk to Gadada once more. It's time to stop this. We'll need to find the location of the secret club in Alchemoth, where these pollen orbs are being used. Ryan comments on this. In order to find this secret club, it needs to be night, and you'll have to be northwest of the Melfica Road shop. Follow my directions to see a bouncer. He won't let you in without a secret club card, and thus the quest Getting a Member's Card pops up. Check the Alchemoth videos for details, but once you clear it, you'll gain access to the secret club. Show Dadeba the evidence, and then see Gadada to clear the quest. All in a good day's work. Yeah. After reaching Valak Mountain, Material Quest 3 is finally available. It's from the generic Nopon at Archaeology Center during the day, and he wants you to get 5 Apis gold nuggets from Apis at Valak Mountain. Those are the B-type enemies that commonly carry crystals or rocks.
We've definitely gotten stronger, but we cannot be reckless.
After clearing the bridge repair quest in Makna Forest, you can get this one from Lalapa, and Ricky comments. Some ashy Orlugas are heading to Frontier Village as per a prophecy they got due to the 4th bridge being repaired, so it's up to us to stop them. They're over at the Nopon Arch area. You can't miss them considering how huge they are. Just defeat all of them and then return to Lalapa to clear the quest. There's 2 mutually exclusive quests here next. First, you need to make sure Mushy Mushrooms is cleared, then at 2 stars affinity, then Yusa will offer a quest. He's in competition with Medi for being the better dentist, but unfortunately his legs hurt too much to get the materials himself. So he asks you to get 4 Vang milk teeth from Satoru Marsh Storm Vangs. Now, if you speak with Medi, you can get his quest. He says he's a great doctor in everything except dentistry, and wants your help to get 2 Ori's horns from Zepha or Zagio Ori's on Valak Mountain. It depends on the time of day. So now you just have to figure out who to help. Here I'll show each quest's rewards and resulting affinity links to help you decide in the end. At 2 stars affinity and with kind Lupa's Grampypon cleared, talk to Lupa for something interesting. This is about some mysterious Makna ruins, and Ricky will comment on it. She wants you to find 3 ancient documents concerning the ruins, so I'll show where they are. There's one on the shore of the river far below bridges 2 and 3. There's one east of Valak Pass, in the dead end you see right here. And finally, there's one in the northern opening between bridges 2 and 3. Got them all! Give them back to Lupa to clear the quest. I bet you want to see the results to this, huh? After clearing that one, talk to Lupa again. She has something for you to do. Recite a prayer in front of King Agni's tomb. It's found by heading south from Valak Pass. The door opens, so let's head inside. It's a bunch of enemies inside, might have to fight through them. Just be prepared for the end because there's a unique monster, Brutal Gravar. He's got a lot of dangerous arts like Toppling, Pierce, Daze, and Arts Seal. Be careful of Topple as well, he can cause instant death to a single target who's toppled. The Topple art to be careful of is Crazy Dance 3, so perhaps put some Topple resist gems on you? And if you have Shulk with you, keep Bonato Shield up. Either way, defeat the monster and investigate the coffin it was sitting on. Can't open it, but can feel some air coming from below. Tell Lupa to finish the quest. You can continue this quest line, as long as you're at 3 stars affinity. Once you are, talk to Lupa again. She thinks you'll be able to move it as long as you can make some lubricant oil, and tasks you with finding the ingredients. Of course. We need 3 lots of aqueous andos oil from Flavour andos in Aerith Sea, so go farming. You'll also need 3 lots of Algora sap from the sap cave in Makna Forest. These are red items, so no RNG for these, thank God. If you're wondering where it is, it's behind a waterfall at the pond south of Nopon Arch. Once you have all of these, give them to Lupa to clear the quest and start the very next one. You're given the oil, and it's time to figure out the secret behind King Agni's tomb. Head back there and move aside the coffin. Below, you'll find a super fancy treasure chest. Investigate, then open the chest to open the advanced book for Battle Soul and Eater records, which lets Shulk learn Monado Eater. Monado Eater is a powerful Monado art that inflicts massive damage to anything in front of Shulk, inflicts bleed damage, and removes buffs. Talk to Lupa about your discoveries to clear the quest and get the key item Heart of the Giants. Pretty nice payoff overall. At 3 stars affinity and either medical advancements or let's make fillings cleared, this one opens up. Talk to Enpa. She wants to help heal Yusa's legs since he's not taking care of himself, and suggests getting Medi to help. This ought to patch things up between them, hopefully, so talk to Medi. He suggests using an old Nopon remedy and offering flowers in the same spot of Bionis where you hurt, so talk to Yusa to get details. He'll give you the flowers, and thus another quest starts. You need to offer flowers at each of the altars that you've probably been finding all throughout Bionis' leg. So go ahead and do that. I'll show a montage of it. And all done. Talk to Yusa and then Enpa to clear the quest and find out it actually did the trick. Huh. With that previous one done, Medi has a quest for you. He's all of a sudden getting complaints from his customers and has suggested that it's the medicine. He's getting it from Puko, who's getting it from Alchemoth. So talk to Puko. Turns out he's been getting attacked by an annoying monster and lost the medicine, so he tried making his own instead of admitting he lost it. Yeah, bad idea. But we'll help him out by eliminating that monster. It's Abominable Hiln at Showdown Cliff in Aerith Sea. Collect the high Entium medicine from it, then talk to Puko and then Medi to clear the quest.
Hello?
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
Ricky can win by himself. No, behave! Everybody!
Let's focus our efforts. How's that?
Sure.
Excellent attack.
Ricky do better than anyone.
Everyone, let's go!
Now!
How good are we?
It's flowing through me!
At 3.5 stars affinity and clearing the previous quest, Dabi Dabi has a quest. But only Ricky can talk to him. You know what's up. Dabi Dabi is nervous about jumping, but not for what you think. There's a giant pool below and it's for getting married, so we need to talk to Aditi, who's, funny enough, at ground level, and we can reach it by just jumping from here. Talk to her to find out her plan. Get Echidna Jaw Gristle to trade with Puko for enlarging seaweed, so it'll be safer for Dabi Dabi to jump. So let's get that gristle. It's obtained by either trading at Alchemoth or by getting them from Echidnas in Aerith Sea. get 5 pieces, then talk to Puko to start another quest. All this one is about is choosing who gets to eat the seaweed. Aditi so she can be a cushion for the fall, or Dabi Dabi so he won't be so small and fragile for the fall. Don't know how that works, but whatever. Judging from the resulting affinity links here, B-Root is the better option, which is giving it to Aditi. Do that, and both quests will finish. As a result, Ricky's Cowardice skill tree will unlock. At 4 stars affinity, we've got a mutually exclusive quest here, and it depends on if you helped either Yusa or Medi during their little feud. If you helped Yusa and cleared Let's Make Fillings, then Kofuko will provide this quest. He got fillings from Yusa, but as a result it changed his tastes. So he wants to eat the most disgusting pile of slop ever so he'll be able to appreciate his favorite food again. He needs a whole horde of items. 3 lots of dense Ansel meat from Aerith Ansels, 3 Mora Mora meat pies from Mora Mora in Valak Mountain, 4 Shin Newts in Tephra Cave, and 3 hard lotuses on Bionis Leg. You're eating all that raw? Really? Once you have all of them, give them to Kofuko to clear the quest. Now if you helped Medi with his Medical Advancements quest, then Kofuko will offer this quest instead. Essentially, a similar kind of quest. He got his teeth fixed from Medi and wants something stronger to taste. You'll need 2 Crimson Citruses from Frontier Village, 2 Ruby Mangosteens on Valak Mountain, 2 lots of Bloody Brog Sweat from Makna Brogs, ew, and 2 lots of frozen Ares meat from Ares on Valak Mountain. Once all of those are collected, give them to Kofuko to finish the quest. After reaching the hidden Makna village, Miko has a quest for you. If it's not available, get a yellow affinity between Miko and Lalapa. In the chief's absence, Miko and Pelupelu take shifts in his stead, and she wants you to talk to Pelupelu to make sure he's doing a good job. So talk to Pelupelu, then back to Miko. She's got a plan to give him Piranha's belly meat and promised to give it to him every day, so let's go get some. They're from Makna Piranha's. Once you do that, talk to Pelupelu, then Miko to clear the quest. Next up in this chain, as long as you have 2 stars affinity, Pelupelu will have a quest next. He gets bored on his watch, so he wants you to stay and chat with him to keep him company. The times you need to talk to him are between 12 and 15, between 15 and 18, between 18 and 21, and between 21 and 0, or midnight. Once you've done that, the quest is complete. The final quest in this chain is from Pelupelu again, at 3 stars affinity. He wants to work hard for Miko, and wants to give her a gift. I think there's a crush going on. He wants 5 Wisp glow sticks from Bunker Wisps. They'll be at the pod depot and Hope Farm of Colony 6. 3 Ansel fish pies from Valak Ansels, and 5 wet rats on Valak Mountain. can find those at the Chilkin lair during nighttime. Once you got them, give them to Pelupelu and watch their love sprout.
Ooh.
The final group of quests for this area becomes available after the Makna's core story event. To start off, Ataya will have a quest. She's a high Entia girl north of the reservoir. Her dad turned into a Telethia, and he had something buried in Alchemoth, and it's close to the Fountain of Hope. In order to enter Alchemoth, you need to enter the gate from Aerith Sea. Skip travel there is disabled otherwise. Heading there, you'll need to find Telethia Volarin. That's the father, and it's time to kill him. He's level 90, so you may need to do some leveling. Once done, you'll have the item. Talk to Ataya to clear the quest.
Give it my all, no matter the enemies.
Powering up. Now it's right time.
Bring it on! You're mine. The ether. Building within me.
Powering up. Eat it.
Yeah. This is the way to do it. Shifted into second gear. You're out of here. Summon bolt.
Powering up.
Speaking of Alchemoth, let's help restore the city a bit. Nella will have this quest. He's found by the Nopon Tower at night. First, he wants you to defeat 5 Aora Telethia. All the enemies in Alchemoth are a bit high-leveled, so it may prove a bit difficult. But once you do, a surprise quest comes up. Check the Alchemoth videos for more info on that. Anyway, return to Nello to clear the quest. After the previous one is done, Nello has another quest. He needs some materials to help fix the broken machines in Alchemoth. Those pieces are 5 refined part M's from offensive seeker units and offensive security units of Fallen Arm, and 5 new cylinders from Azul Andos and Hover Astus at High Entia Tomb. Both are easy ones to get. Once you have them, give them to Nello to finish the quest. After having finished the first Restoring the Capital quest, this one will become available from Kalika.
Hello?
He needs some help repairing the ether furnace at Alchemoth, which is its power source. But first he'll need 10 refined part L's and 2 pieces of frost glass. The Mechon parts can be obtained from M85 meteor artillery enemies at Fallen Arm. The frost glass is a rare item in Valak Mountain at nighttime. Once you got them all, give them to Kalika to end the quest. Continuing from the last quest, Kalika has another. With all the materials, he has the means to repair the ether furnace controls.
Hello?
But it's way too dangerous for him to go because of the Telethia, so he wants you to go instead. Where you'll need to go is southeast of the Great Hall. Unfortunately, once you do, you'll get attacked by a primordial Telethia. Defeat him before returning.
This'll be a breeze.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. This will be easy. Summon back!
Makna
Shifted into second gear.
Get out of here!
Poison air! The ether is flowing through me. Summon bolt!
Alright, we came through.
I see your strength is the genuine article. Right, let's keep going.
At 2.5 stars and destroying the city trade cleared, talk to Gadada. More red pollen orbs have been misused despite the culprit being caught. You'll get a vision that it's actually Bana, so you need to find him. There's always something wrong with Nopon named Bana, I swear. He'll be at Apex Lake at night. Be prepared because he's gonna retaliate. Frenzied Bana is not really that tough if you've already beaten the likes of Lorithia or Zanza, though he is only a few levels below the latter. The big thing you really have to worry about is his party-wide sleep infliction. Just defeat him and you'll likely be guaranteed a weapon called Nopon. It sucks and has the lowest attack and defense of any of Ricky's weapons, but it does have a 30% crit rate, the highest of any weapon aside from Monado 3. That weapon is actually a reference to the beta of the original Wii version, where Ricky would steal Shulk's Monado as a plot point, and that an oversight during development caused Bana to drop the Monado. Yeah.
Yeah. Manifest yourself. It's flowing through me.
Bring it on!
Surging torrent, strike our foes.
I'm powering up.
Stay focused.
Yeah, I'll get stuck back
To
here.
Sonic, flare. Sonic, hockey.
Now it's right time.
Manifest yourself.
Bring it on!
Manifest yourself.
So, after Bana the Betrayer, depending on who you chose as the Master's successor, you'll get a different quest for this one. If you chose Gadada, you'll get safer energy from Gadada. He wants some research data in order to use a safer alternative to making pollen orbs. That research data can be gotten from Mephi. She'll be in Colony 9 or 6, depending on if you invited her to Colony 6. Grab it, then return to Gadada. Now, if you chose Cherry before, she'll want the research data. This one that she wants is from the Nopon merchant north of Hope Farm, excuse me, in Colony 6. Grab it, and then give it to Cherry. Nice. The final quest. This will be available at 4.5 stars and the previous quest cleared. Doba is the giver for this quest, likely right beside you. He wants 2 fallen objects from near Anti-Air Battery 2 at Colony 9. There's a few enemies guarding them, but it's not too difficult. Grab them, then go back to Doba. He wants you to give them to Gadada and Cherry, so do that, and then speak to Doba again to clear the quest. And with that, that is every single quest covered in Frontier Village. So that said, this has been Mr. Bacon Bits. Stay safe, happy and healthy, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye-bye!